Hey guys, it's Marriage Monday, and today we are going to be talking about Proverbs 31 verse 11. The heart of her husband trusts her, and he will have no lack of gain. I know we've already talked about the first half of that verse, but he will have no lack of gain is where we will be focusing today. First, before I get started, I want to thank all of you for your support through prayer, through donations, and for all of my wonderful patrons. If you want to check out how you can donate or become a patron, check out the links in the description box. And if you are not led to do those things, please pray and continue to watch, share, and like these videos and subscribe. So I'm trying to stay out of the sun. So I think it's really important that we take time to contemplate and accept this truth and decide to be grateful for the Lord's beautiful and wonderful design and what he desires for us as wives and women. God has proven to me over and over again that the truth of his word brings blessings that I could never anticipate when I put them into practice. And he will have no lack of gain. What does that mean? Let's contemplate this together. First thing we know for sure, it's included in scripture for a purpose. I think the most obvious implication for this phrase is that the excellent wife's influence promotes gain instead of loss for her husband. A husband should not find his family in want of daily necessities or provision because of his wife's diligence and good management of the household, making sure these things are always supplied for. Another implication is that the husband would not feel pressure to gain wealth by unwise or deceitful means to meet the household's needs or luxuries, maintain the luxury of his wife. Her careful providence at home will make this unnecessary. We want to provide and manage our home so well that that will not feel necessary to our husbands. So when it comes to that pressure, I feel like we have to be very sensitive to our husband's feelings and preferences. Make sure that our habits are not causing unnecessary stress to our husbands. For whatever reason, God's grace on my life, I have never really struggled with stress over finances. Even when we were dirt poor, just didn't stress me out. I just knew the Lord will take care of us. We're good. That is not the story with my wonderful husband. He is very stressed and anxious when we are running low on funds or the times in life where we were very tight financially. And he's a very hard worker, and he knows the Lord is the ultimate provider, but still he carries that burden. And so I can't just be like, oh, it's all right, don't worry about it. And so just being sensitive and aware of their emotions and struggles and our habits, and how we can either help or hinder those emotions, I think is really important. I wanted to run a list of just challenges to think on and see if there's anything in these areas that you need to grow in or be more intentional or put into practice so that we may put this scripture into practice. And just think about the ones that maybe apply to you and would like, or that you would like to work on. I'm just gonna read them. So number one, decide how many times this week I need to cook dinner, accounting for leftovers and outside events, have the groceries on hand, and plan for adequate time to prepare. So an example might be, I'm going to cook 3 times this week. I need to choose meals and make a good grocery list today and shop tomorrow morning. Plan. Provide for your family. Make sure there's food for everybody to eat when they're hungry. Another one, I have a pantry that is too full of disorganized food that is going to waste. So you can put this into practice, thinking I will clean out my pantry this week and find ways to incorporate languishing foodstuffs, or I will donate. Another is, I need to take stock of staples and make sure we don't run out of essentials like toothpaste, toilet paper, laundry, detergent. Should I try putting these on a regular schedule so we don't run out? I have a master list, I've shared that with you guys before, of everything that I like to have in my house at all times. And every time I'm about to go to the grocery store, I go through that entire master list, which includes cleaning products and toiletries, as well as all of our groceries, so that I can make sure to not run out. And if we are running out, to put it on the list so that I shop for it that trip. Another, I have allowed myself indulgence by blank. That makes the end of our pay period stressful. Instead, this month I am going to, what are you going to do different to not make the end of the pay period stressful? And what are you indulging yourself with? Is it something you can give up? Good challenge. Another, I need to get my laundry process on a more organized schedule so that my husband doesn't wonder whether he will have a clean blank on any day this week. You guys, I've talked about this in other marriage videos. We should not have husbands looking for clean clothes through their hamper. I am a strong believer that we need to make sure that our husbands have what they need ready for them, so to ease them of that burden so that they can go out and provide for the family. A few more challenges. I think my husband might feel pressure because of how much we spend. I should ask him how he feels about this and then not argue with him, just listen. Do I expect luxuries that require my husband to work more than he wants to? Will my husband be able to retire when he wants to, or am I spending in a way that will keep him harnessed to a job when he would prefer to be able to stop and rest? And last one, budget. Do we have a budget? Do we need a budget? Very important questions, ladies. None of these may apply to you. Some of them may apply to you. They're meant to just be something to help you think through, to see if you can better put this scripture into practice. I hope this has been encouraging and challenging, especially on a Monday. Make some good new changes starting today. And yeah, share your thoughts in the comments below. God bless you guys and see you next time.